guys, welcome to Sugar and Spice Cook with Huma's another episode. In today's episode, I am going to share a recipe for Aash. Huma Tareen, you have asked for this recipe, and the recipe of Aash I'm sharing is an Afghan style Aash recipe. So please note down the ingredients. Okay, for today's recipe, we are going to need the following ingredients. For boiling the Aash or noodles, we need some chopped onions, some chopped tomatoes, chopped cilantros, a can of dark kidney beans, a can of garbanzo beans, 2 packages of uncooked linguine noodles. If you cannot find this in your grocery store for any reason, you can just use these dried packaged linguine or spaghetti noodles. Well, this is a substitute. Some chopped green chilies, optional. For spices, we need some salt, turmeric powder, coriander powder, black pepper powder, and some garlic paste, including some oil. 3. Alright, for fried ground beef, we need some ground beef, of course, chopped onion, 6-ounce can of tomato paste, some oil. For spices, we need some coriander powder, cumin seeds, optional, cayenne pepper powder, salt, and garlic paste. Okay, over here I have placed my pot on the stove. I'm going to add half of this onion. Okay, I'm going to fry this onion until it turns golden brown. Okay, as you can see, the onion has turned golden brown. Now I'm going to take it out from the oil in a separate plate. 3. Now I'm going to add my tomato paste. Now adding all the spices, including garlic paste. Now adding about 3 to 4 tablespoons of water. Okay, I'm going to fry the masala for about 1 to 2 minutes, roughly, on high flame. Now I'm going to add my ground beef. Okay, I have added the ground beef in my pot, and I'm going to add about 5 to 6 tablespoons of water. In the meantime, I'm adding back the fried onion. The reason why I took out the fried onions and adding back at this stage is to get rid of that raw meat smell. Sometimes do whatever you do, that raw smell won't go away from meat or when you're trying to fry ground beef. After adding the onion, I'm going to cook it until the moisture is pretty much gone from the meat. Alright, as you can see, our meat is properly cooked and all the moisture is gone. Here I am placing another pot on my stove, adding half a cup of oil, adding chopped onions. I've added my chopped onions in the oil, and I'm going to fry it until it becomes light golden brown. Alright, our onions are becoming pretty much light golden brown. You don't want to fry it any darker than this. Now I'm going to add chopped tomatoes, all the spices, and I'm going to fry it until the moisture from tomato is about 80% gone. Okay, the tomatoes and onion masala is pretty much fried. Now I'm going to add green chilies, which is optional. And I'm going to add about 5 to 6 cups of hot water. Adding garbanzo beans and kidney beans at the same time. I drain the water out of the can before adding them. Adding chopped cilantro. Now I'm going to add the noodles. I have cut my noodles in about 2 inches of length. We're going to need some more water because the noodles are going to absorb all the water, so you have to keep an eye on the level of moisture. We're going to cook the noodles until it's fully cooked. Okay, as you can see, the noodles pretty much absorbed the water. I'm going to add about 2 to 3 cups of hot water in it to keep the moisture level balanced in soup or in noodle soup or ash, whatever you call it. Alright guys, another trick. If you guys want to add little body or texture in your ash soup, this moisture, what you can do is take a little bit of plain flour, add a little bit of water, whisk it pretty well, make sure there is no lump in it, and then add in it while it's still cooking. So here it is. I added a little water in it and I'm whisking pretty well to make sure there is no lumps. Now I'm adding it in the ash and keep on stirring when you are mixing this flour and water mixture, because you do not want your ash to be very dry. We want it in the soup form, like so. It took me 10 to 12 minutes to fully cook the pasta, and this is the moisture level which I think is perfect the way I want. So I'm going to turn off the stove. Another tip, every time you want to serve it, or if it's cold, you want to reheat it, you will notice that the noodles have absorbed all the water, moisture, or soup. So what you can do is you can add some water or hot water before heating it up and serving it. For topping for ash, we need some whisked yogurt, plain yogurt, and some dried or fresh mint. Alright, this is how you serve ash. I have took out some ash noodles in my bowl. Then you're going to add ground beef on top. Okay, then you drizzle some yogurt on top. Sprinkle a little bit of cilantro. A little bit of dry mint or fresh. A little bit of chili powder or black pepper powder, optional. Hey guys, I think you guys liked today's recipe. Please let me know about your feedback, and do not forget to subscribe, share my videos with your loved ones and family and friends, and you can also follow me on Instagram, #CookWithHuma, and follow my page on Facebook, Sugar and Spice Cook with